Yeah, the training philosophy of Melbourne Polytechnic is to provide high quality graduate outcomes so that our graduates can meet the skills needs of the local communities. That's in Australia and internationally as well. So in Vietnam, we are designing our programs to make sure that graduates can enter the industry in Vietnam with practical experience and the most up-to-date learning available. The curriculum that Melbourne Polytechnic use is based on Australian training packages, which are nationally endorsed, and it means that whether you do the program in Australia or Vietnam, it will all meet the same requirements of the Australian education system. So our curriculum is designed with industry input. That is a requirement of our system, and that means that graduates will know that what they are learning will help them with their next job. Yes, the the Melbourne Polytechnic advanced diplomas and associate degrees, all of these programs are recognised under the Australian regulatory system. It doesn't matter whether we teach it in Vietnam or in Melbourne, it will be the same outcome. In terms of the qualification outcomes, there are no differences. The qualifications they receive in Vietnam from Melbourne Polytechnic will have the same value as the ones that students in Australia will receive. What that means is that if you graduate in Vietnam, you can still pathway to our bachelor degrees or another Australian university. So all of our programs are conducted with enormous amounts of industry input in terms of the curriculum design, but also practical learning outcomes. We like to give our students extra internship opportunities so that when they graduate from their program, they are industry ready and they're ready for their next job. So the Australian vocational education system is competency based. What that means is that we will assess students based on their ability to complete tasks that are required for work. So that's different to some other countries' systems, which are based on tests and exams. Our one is a more holistic assessment method so that we provide them the skills that industry tell us that students need, and we only pass them when they show they are competent to complete those jobs and tasks. Well, the graduates from Melbourne Polytechnic, Vietnam can enter the workforce right away. They don't need to come to Australia if they don't want to. They are fully equipped with all the knowledge and skills that they need to enter the workforce. However, they can still come to Australia, and we know that the graduates here are such high quality that we will give them all a scholarship to Melbourne Polytechnic to finish their bachelor degree. That means they can continue and get a bachelor degree at a reasonable price.